Hello, everyone. Welcome. Tonight is my Facebook Live. I usually do at 7 p.m. My name is Brenda Bennett, Sugar Free Mom, for those of you who know me or don't know me. I've been doing Thursday Lives for quite some time since I think before the cookbook came out. My new cookbook, Naturally Keto, just came out in October. And I've just been doing weekly lives just to get to know everybody, to say hello, and just to bring you, information that you can use for your low carb or keto diet. I've been doing this a long time, and I have a lot of great recipes that are for free on my blog, but I just wrote a cookbook, so I've been promoting that, obviously. My blog is sugarfreemom.com. Hey, Carmen, hello. Yeah, say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. My head's a little cut off because tonight I'm in my kitchen, and I want to be able to show you the counter. Because I'm going to be making 3 recipes. I'm super excited that a lot of you are so interested in frostings, sugar-free keto frostings, and that's good because I've got 3 great ones for you today, especially before Christmas. I mean, we need frostings, right? Who's not baking for Christmas? So yeah, welcome everyone. Hi, Paula from Michigan. And Sharon, thank you. She loves my recipes. Hi, Cassie from Virginia. Hey, Laurie. So my hair is up. I'm a mess. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. I will have it straight tomorrow. But tonight, it's in the clip. And it's curly because, the natural curls went wonky today. And that's the way it is. And I'm in the kitchen, so we don't want hair in the food, right? Especially not in frosting. That would be super gross. All right. So thanks, Kathy, for watching New to Your Live. So usually I don't do food live videos. I don't do recipes usually live because it's kind of hard. My kitchen is dark. This cabinet, see, this is going to drive me crazy right here. Can't close it. I need a new kitchen. I really do. But that's going to drive me nuts. But anyway, I usually do lives where we're discussing topics like I've talked about my thyroid condition. I've talked about a bunch of different topics. And next week, I've got a super good one for the day after Christmas. And I'm going to do it in the morning because you need to hear this information for next week. I'm going to do it, I think, at 10 a.m. The topic is 5 tips to help you recover after you have overindulged in carbohydrates. What you can do, what I have done that helps me, and you'll want to do those tips next Thursday, the day after Christmas, I'm sure. And I'm not going to call it like cheating on your diet. I don't like that connotation. If you choose to have more carbs one day, you choose to have more carbs. It's, this is a lifestyle. It's not a diet. So anyway, that's my topic next Thursday. But that's usually what I do is I do topics and discussion with you guys. I answer questions about sweeteners or allergy substitutions because my son has a tree nut allergy. I don't typically do a cooking demonstration, but this isn't cooking. This is frosting, so this is a little bit different. But I hope you like it. I think a lot of people wanted to see this. I have 3 recipes that I'm going to share with you, and also one way to make it dairy-free. I've also got some new ingredients that I want to share with you, a sugar-free sprinkle, and also a tool that I use because I am not great with the pastry bag at all, like terrible, really bad. And so let's see. Hi, Crystal. Hi from New Hampshire. Thank you. She loves my recipes. So let me share with you my cookbook. My son got me this for my birthday. Isn't this the cutest thing? It's a little stand. So I can and I have these little like magnetic or heavy weight things so that you can, keep it open. I love it. So anyway, this is my cookbook. Whoops. Now we're going to keep it open. This is my cookbook, Naturally Keto. And it's for sale on Amazon. Also, if you live in Rhode Island, I went to Warwick, Rhode Island last night, and I signed a few copies at Barnes & Noble. So they're on the top shelf, so you can find them there if you go there. Hey, Yadi from Puerto Rico. I bet your weather's great. We've been in like 10 degrees. I went to the gym this morning, and it was 10 degrees. It was awful. It was horrible. Oh, but anyway, now So anyway, my cookbook, I signed a few copies at Barnes & Noble in Warwick, and whenever I travel, I'll definitely go into Barnes & Noble's and sign some. But I think on Amazon, it's the cheapest. It's like 35% off right now. So that's definitely the place to get it. And thank you for everyone who has purchased. I truly appreciate your support. And also, if you have used it and you like my recipes, but you haven't written a review yet on Amazon, I would so much appreciate it. I am definitely going to give away a free cheesecake ebook for everyone who orders from now until Christmas or who writes a review. So please do that. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get into it. Hey, Anne Marie from New York. Thank you. Loves my recipes. All right, so the first easy 2 ingredients, all that you need for sugar-free, it's like a glaze, is I use Swerve right here, and I'm going to take a 1/4 cup. I'm actually going to bring this down so you can see what I'm doing here on the counter. So I'm going to get a 1/4 cup of my favorite confectioners, and I'm going to put it in a bowl like that. And I'm adding to this 1 tablespoon of water. That's it. Now, I have this linked in my sugar-free sugar cookies. Yes, it's an oxymoron. So you're just going to basically mix this up, and you can keep it white, or you can actually, you can use food coloring. I think I need a tablespoon more. Not a problem. Let me get a tablespoon of water. Maybe I used 1/3 of a cup instead of 1/4 of a cup. So you want it nice and loose. And stir until smooth. See that? And then you can add some food coloring. They sell natural food coloring at Whole Foods. And you just have to use a lot of it to get the desired, color that you want. And it's a simple glaze, and it's perfect for going over sugar cookies. All right, so I don't have any sugar cookies, but I do have some chocolate cupcakes I made. So I'm going to show you, dip this into the glaze, and it just makes a thin layer, and that's really all. That's all we want. Let me get a paper towel over here so I can show you. And then I'm going to show you the sugar-free sprinkles. So I just take this. I also do this for sugar cookies. I just dip. I mean, I guess I could take this off. Let me take this off a little bit. I dip actually my sugar cookies right into it, and I just kind of go like that. And look how pretty. It's pretty. I love it. And that's it. 2 ingredients, water and Swerve. And then I linked to it below. If you didn't know, you can get sugar-free sprinkles now. This is Stoka, S-T-O-K-A. I linked to it in the post above. And they're sugar-free sprinkles. Good D's is also a sugar-free sprinkle. They also have, baking goods and stuff like that. And I think their sprinkles, they were out when I looked. They had run out of those, sold out of them. So the Stoka, they did not. I got it on Amazon just the other day, and it's fantastic. And there you go. I'm just going to sprinkle it right onto my little cupcake. And then you could do that for sugar cookies. How cute is that? Right? So that was it. 2 ingredients, water and Swerve. How many of you use Swerve? The title of my cookbook, Caroline, is Naturally Keto. Thank you. Thanks if you order. I appreciate it. So I like Swerve confectioners, but also there is other ones now that I think Lakanto has confectioners, sugar-free confectioners. Does anybody know of any other brands? But I find that Swerve, the confectioners, is the best, and it's the smoothest, like smooth good, right? Doesn't that look great? It's pretty. I'm not going to eat a bite on camera. I'm not doing that. All right, so that's the sugar-free icing. I would use this if you just want a quick and easy glaze over something, a very thin glaze. You don't want to pipe anything. That's not something you can pipe into a pastry bag for cake or cupcakes or anything like that. You don't want to use that icing. But sugar cookies, totally great. So leave any questions that you have. I'll try to answer them at the end. So now we're on recipe number 2 is my buttercream frosting recipe. This is also linked above. It's also in my cookbook. And basically it's butter, swerve, a little milk, and vanilla. 4 ingredients. And this will be perfect. Buttercream is perfect for when you're going somewhere and you don't need refrigeration. You really don't need this refrigerated. It can sit out. Even in a hot summer day, these cupcakes would sit out, or this cake would sit out. So the buttercream my husband loves. I'm more of a cream cheese fan, which needs refrigeration, but buttercream is fantastic. So let me bring you over. Let me move this. Move the cupcake. Move this over. We are going to now start working on the buttercream. So you have to make sure that your butter is softened. Mine's I've had it sitting out for a while. Sometimes you need it a little bit. We're going to try it anyway, guys. We are going to try it anyway. And I'm going to move our camera down so you can see my bowl. Let's bring this over a little bit. All right. So if you don't have a KitchenAid, you can still do this in a bowl with a hand mixer, right? So the whole stick goes right in. Now, in order to keep it nut-free, because like I said, my son has a tree nut allergy, you can use coconut milk, and that's what I would use. But I'm going to wait on that. First, we're going to add 1 cup of the swerve. Oh, gotta get the whole thing. There we go. And you're going to add this to the mixer with the butter. And a teaspoon of vanilla. And like I said, this is on my blog and it's in my cookbook. 1 teaspoon. You need that vanilla. And in my cookbook, you use 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. So basically, you want to wait and see how the mixture looks. Did I tell you to use the paddle attachment? I have the whisk here, but the paddle attachment might be better, so we'll see how it goes. I think I forgot to write that. And lock it in. And there we go. So that's the buttercream. And to the buttercream, you can also divide this up and make it colored as well. So you could separate the into little bowls, the mixture into little bowls, and just use a different, food coloring. That's what I'm trying to say. Food coloring. There we go. My butter's not softened enough, guys. Not softened enough. I'm making crumbs out of it. Let me see if you can see. There we go. Kind of crummy. No pun intended. So we're going to add a little bit of milk. Maybe I'll lower it a little. I've got 2 tablespoons here. I'm doing 1 right now. And we're going to just do that until it's smooth. Buttery crumbs. It's going to get smooth eventually, I promise. Oh, here we go. So the key here, obviously, and what I should have done, don't make my mistake, the butter needs to be softer. I took mine out 2 hours ago. It wasn't enough. Are you kidding? The doorbell's ringing. Seriously? And the dog's barking while I'm doing a live. Hold on 1 second. Children! Somebody answer the door. Only me. Only me. Children, the doorbell. Okay, whatever. Maybe they'll go away. Maybe it's just UPS. Only me. Hey, Karen from Argentina. Only me. The dog, the doorbell. No, somebody ring the doorbell. No, somebody ring the doorbell. My daughter's trying to help. Only when I'm live. Only when I'm live. Hey, Paula. Yes. Powdered swerve. Confectioner swerve. Yes. Caroline. Yes. Monk fruit has a brown sweetener. Swerve has a brown sweetener. And they have a confectioner's. You don't know? Someone's at the door? Well, someone's at the door. I can't answer it. Sorry.
I can't answer it.
Who is it?
I don't know. It's this girl. I'm not talking to her. I don't know who she is.
Answer the door. Answer the door. Answer the door. I'm here. Just answer the door. My child is afraid to answer the door. Is it to sign something? Oh, I can't believe this. I don't know what's happening. So sorry. You guys have any questions? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Susie. Awesome cookbook. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. She loves my book. Hello from Ontario from Sue. Thank you, Sue. Sorry, guys, for the interruption. This is embarrassing. An Amazon package. It was delivered to the wrong house. Thank you, child. Thank you, daughter. Okay, so she answered it. I was explaining that my butter is not softened enough, so you can see clumps, not smooth. And that was 2 hours. Butter sitting out on the counter for 2 hours. Not long enough. But that's how you make the buttercream. I would suggest 3 hours or 4 hours. Let it sit out for a little bit. I mean, you could microwave it, but that's, then it might be too smooth and you wouldn't be able to put it into a pipe, you wouldn't be able to put it into a pastry bag and pipe it. Open the door. No, my daughter did it, Diane. I don't have to. I'm not getting the door. I can't believe that happened at like 7 something at night, right? All right. So anyway, that was the buttercream. And I would use the buttercream for instances like when you are not needing refrigeration for a cupcake or a cake. My husband loves it. Some people just are more into buttercream than cream cheese. But my favorite is cream cheese. But again, obviously with cream cheese, you do need refrigeration. So I told you that's the clock. The sugar-free sprinkles, Stoka. I've mentioned it. I've linked it above. Let's see. Vanilla. Oh, so my cream cheese frosting. I made it the other day, and I'm going to bring it down so you can see. I have a tool that I use for piping because I stink at piping, and I can't use pastry bags. So this I linked above as well. This is a Wilton decorating tool. So basically, it's very simple. You have this. You just put it in here like this. Okay. Now I made my cream cheese frosting. I linked to it above. So basically you're using cream cheese and just 2 tablespoons, 8 ounces of cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. And the sweetener I used was Swerve. Honestly, you could just taste this and, you could use no sweetener if you want. I put vanilla in it, vanilla extract. You could use vanilla stevia. You could use Swerve. So I made it the other day to make the cupcakes. I saved a little so I could show you how to use this cool tool. If you stink at pastry bag decorating like me, you will want this. It's super cheap too. It's not expensive at all. So then it has this little lever thing. So I kind of like leave it right here. We're going to make the tip now. I like the little star tip thing, and you put it in like this. And then this. Yes, you have to clean all the things. I understand. I know. It's a pain, right? So we're going to put that on after we put the frosting into the cylinder part. And I use a little small spatula. And so basically it was 8 ounces of cream cheese, softened, and 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. And I blended it up in my stand mixer. So you just bring it down a little bit. And vanilla. And I used, I think, a 1/4 cup of Swerve. Like I said, you can just taste. You can use whatever sweetener you like. If you don't like Swerve, Pure is another great sweetener. That's stevia as well. And then you just turn it, right? You just do this. It's super simple. And then you kind of push it up here. So it's ready to go. Let me move this out of the way. Let me get another cupcake for you. And then I'm going to explain how to make it dairy-free. So here's my little cupcake. Move this stuff. I'm not the greatest decorator, but man, this thing helps me so much. So I start in the middle, and then I just go around. Look, I look like a pro, and you can too. And it's so yummy. But again, this cream cheese needs refrigeration, right? You can't have it sitting out. Not great on a hot summer day, leaving this sitting out, but perfect for carrot cake, cheesecake. I have a recipe for that. Carrot cake, cheesecake cake. It's so good. We made, Sue's asked, what did we make? We made cream cheese frosting on a cupcake. I made buttercream frosting in my KitchenAid, and I made a little icing. Here it is, for glazing sugar cookies or cupcakes when you don't want to pipe anything in a bag. So I made 3 recipes. So now I'm going to tell you how to make this dairy-free. I've got 2 products for you. If you can't have dairy, and my daughter cannot now, she's clearly got a lactose intolerance problem. I found at Whole Foods, they do have a dairy cream cheese, but they take the lactose out of it. So it's lactose free, and she can stomach that and has no issues. But if you truly have a dairy allergy and you can't have any dairy and it's not just lactose, you can find Kite Hill at Whole Foods. And this is pretty good. I mean, I've tried it, and I don't even know how to say it. Mayokos. So the difference between the two, Kite Hill, almond, it's made with almond milk. And Mayokos is actually made with cashews. So if you have an almond allergy, don't use this one. If you have a cashew allergy, don't use this one. But either of these would be fine to use. Now, what do you do to replace? If you're making the cream cheese frosting dairy-free, you replace the 8 ounces of cream cheese I used with one of these options. But then I used heavy cream, 2 tablespoons to smooth it out. What I would use is, you know, the canned coconut milk, the top part, that solid part, that thick part of the canned coconut milk. That's what I would use in the mixture in place of heavy cream. And now you've made it dairy-free. Now, my son has a tree nut allergy, so I cannot make it dairy-free because both of these use nuts, tree nuts. So we're out of luck for that. But this tool, best thing in the world. I love it. I'll clean it any day. And I hate cleaning the dishes because really it's just the easiest thing ever. Here, I'll pipe another one for you because I stink. Whoops. I stink at piping. Here it is. Here's the tool. Easy to do. Start in the middle. Now also, when you make this mixture, the cream cheese, I would suggest putting it in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours. So that way it thickens before you actually put it into the decorating tool. All right. Well, that's it. That's all I have. We had a huge interruption. The doorbell rang. Somebody delivered something. The dog barked. My daughter didn't want to answer the door. Do we have any questions? Don asks, have you found a need to adjust the sugar-free sugar cookie recipe? I don't know what you mean. Adjust what? My sugar cookie is in the cookbook and it's on my blog, and I made it nut-free. And it's delicious, and my kids love it. And we're making them on Sunday. And we're going to use buttercream, I think. No, I think I'll use the glaze. The glaze is super easy. 2 ingredients, water and the swerve, and then you just dip. I mean, I just love that. So you just dip the cookies in that. But as far as a recipe, no, Don, I don't know what you mean. Explain. Let's see. Any other questions? Any other questions? Yes, Diane, thank you. Don't be embarrassed. You're a mom first. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, I hope this has been helpful, the 3 frostings. Does anyone know if you can get, Christy asked, does anyone know if you can get Swerve in New Zealand? Anyone? I have no idea. I'm sorry. And Crystal says she uses all the Swerve products. Yes, the brown sugar packs just like real brown sugar. Like it's pretty good. If you have granular Swerve, Carmen asks. No, actually, Carmen asks, do I have, this is confectioner Swerve. I've heard that you can use granular Swerve, but you would have to grind it up yourself to make it finer consistency like confectioners. I know it's expensive, but man, is it worth it. They are really, really good products to have. And so I think that's it. Hi, Kylie from Australia. So awesome that you guys joined. Well, if you have more questions, just leave them and I will answer as I can. And don't forget to subscribe to my email list on my blog, sugarfreemom.com, because I have a huge announcement for January. Actually, I have a keto course planned, and I'm super, super excited. I don't have any dates yet, but I will put that out in a blog post to share about it. But if you want to learn how to do keto right, I've written a course, and I am super, super excited to share that for January. So definitely subscribe to my email list. And next week, join me for the day after Thanksgiving. How many of you are going to indulge in all the things? Thanksgiving. Did I say Thanksgiving? I meant Christmas. How many of you are going to overindulge in all the things on Christmas Day? I am not, because I can't. I have many food sensitivities, highly allergic to gluten. And that's what there is, unless I bring it. So I'm sticking to the protein. But I am making my own desserts to bring. So I may indulge in some of my keto cookies. But I have a great next Thursday, the day after Christmas, an awesome day to share some tips with you on what to do and how to recover quicker if you've overindulged in carbohydrates, rather than call it a cheat day. We don't want to call it that. Hi, Susanna. Thank you for the recipes. Thank you so much. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah. So anyway, good, Carmen. Good. Yeah. I'm going strong, and I never have the need. I never feel the need to cheat on my keto diet, because to me, it's not a diet anymore. It's just my life. And I don't want the other stuff. It makes me feel like crap. It never makes me feel good. Honestly, I'm not Wonder Woman, but I just have no desire. I haven't had white sugar or high carb things in a long time. Like, I've been sugar free since 2004. I got pregnant after that and had a third baby and kind of threw it all out the window. So I got back on track by 2006, 2007, but I don't want to go back to that eating the standard American diet. It sucks for me. I don't feel good. So for me, this is a lifestyle, and I found a way to enjoy everything that I've always loved before I did this, so that my body can feel good. And I hope that's the way you feel too. But I've got some great tips on what I do if I feel bloated, or I don't feel good, or I feel like I just ate too much the day before. I've got some tips for you. So that'll be next Thursday. I can't believe I did this in under 30 minutes, even with the door interruption. I'm feeling pretty good about that. All right. So anyway, guys, I hope you have an awesome Christmas. And thank you if you've ordered my cookbook, Naturally Keto. And please write a review if you haven't already. All right. Until next Thursday, Merry Christmas. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.